Here's an overview of my latest project. This is a 1959 Axeman Anderson 130M coal Stoker boiler. It's been refurbished sometime in the past 12 or 15 years, I guess. It has the extended coil flange welded onto it here with a coil in it. That's something they put on the newer ones. And all in all, it's in pretty good shape. It was installed in a shed, which is kind of a weird thing, but what they did was they made like a third of the shed the boiler room to house this, and then they made the other third a coal bin. So basically over there the auger sits here. That's the transfer head area there. There's the bearings the auger sits in. And they ran the doghouse and the auger into the bin, and they just filled the bin once a year. Kind of a nice setup. This one kind of had a little problem with the way the exhaust pipe came out of it. So this is the exhaust area, and the way they had it was just a straight piece of stovepipe up out of the shed, and then insulated pipe and straight out the ceiling of the shed. So basically just one straight pipe. But then they shut it down for a few years, and what happened was a lot of stuff got into it. So let me grab the light here. There's supposed to be a cone down at the bottom of this, but you can see the grate. Let's see if I can get it in here better. Yeah, so that piece over there to the left is what's left of the cone. I mean, it's only supposed to have like a 3/4 inch aperture. It's got about a 5-inch aperture now, so I have to get a new one of those and put it in. That's not a big deal. But all this stuff, this exhaust area was more than half full of crap from that. Pieces of chimney. Oh, there's a piece there. This is part of what came out. This is what came out after I threw out handful after handful by hand, and that's what came out of it when I started poking down through the top. So I got to pull the grate out, which is this got pretty rusty too. Couldn't get the cotter pin out; it was rusted in, but I just cut it off with a chisel, and I got the washer off. Sprayed it with some PB blaster, so hopefully I can get it out of there today. But yeah, that's it up in there. That's the anthrostat up there. That measures the ash temperature. Here's the data plate on it. On the old ones, they just stamped it right on the boiler. It says Axeman Anderson Company, max WP, water pressure, water 30, steam 15, MFR, HSE, serial number 4997, 1859, 300,000 BTU per hour boiler. That's pretty neat. It'll be basically just replace a couple of parts, and we're going to install it and see how she runs. So it has a couple of different features on it, like it has a triple aquastat like they all have, but instead of just a high limit aquastat over here, this looks like you could use it for to drive a dump zone. They also put an on-off switch right there, so turn it on. The crap is still blowing out of there. It's not creating enough of a vacuum to suck the door closed. I have the transfer head blocked off. So I think there's probably a whole load of crap in here with the fan. Either that or there's something wrong with the fan. This gear here from the gearbox drives the auger, spins it around. But these are pretty crazy looking things. They're really neat, they're really efficient. They work really well. This one will get cleaned up, fixed up, installed since it's already in really good shape. More later.